¿Qué onda, raza? ¿Cómo están? Estamos en un video del Red Dead Redemption 2. He querido subir videos seguido y recientemente pues publiqué un edit. Duré como 2 horas. Mi primer edit. Yo pensé que era más fácil. No salió tan bien, pero pues es que soy novato. Y ahí cuando agarre experiencia voy a hacer más perrones. Vamos con este güey.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I fed Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool.
Ya sabía.
Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on.
¿Qué me va?
Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Bueno, tiene un punto.
Here, you take this. I can't use it and you'll have
¿Les
to.
voy a meter el palo por atrás o qué?
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can.
Se lastimó la mano de la
Never
pala.
really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Yeah. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Yo
Me
menos.
neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Pues hubo un tiroteo, dicen, el tiroteo de Blackwater.
See some of the ground uncovered here.
Por acá de ver un ciervo o algo.
Let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement.
El único movimiento que miro es que se le congelan los huevos a pinche caballo.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now, shh. Stay quiet. Ha! Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
¿Qué?
Careful.
Ah, huellas. De ciervo, creo.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need...
Déjame agarrar el arco.
Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Aquí está fácil, pues. Es nieve y pues donde arrastran
I think so.
la nieve, pues se mira más fácil.
Focus.
Ahí está. Ahora veo más fácil. Se me ilumina el camino.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Yo lo intenté una vez. Es muy difícil. Solo supe para la dirección que se iban y no sabía si se desviaban o no. A veces los encontraba, a veces no.
Wait, look. There they are. Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Good shot.
Espérense, creo que tengo la retícula muy grande, no sé. A ver, ¿dónde está? Uy, la música no se la había quitado. Pantalla, porque siento que la retícula está muy grande. Ah, no se le puede quitar. Es que no me acuerdo, es que no me acuerdo que tuviste tan grande la retícula. No manches, está bien chiquita la retícula. Es que no me acordaba que tuviese tan grande la retícula. Ahí está. No me acordaba que tuviese tan grande. Según yo estaba más chiquita. A ver.
No, use the bow I gave you.
Espérate, güey, es que estoy checando. Ahí está, en la frente.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one.
Pues podemos recoger más. Otra cosa que
You sure your hand's okay?
vamos a tener que ir caminando.
On my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Sí. A lo mejor esta semana donde publique este video voy a publicar más del Red Dead Redemption 2 o el Resident Evil.
I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
¡Apúrate, caballo! Que esto pesa un chingo. Eso pesa un chingo. Ahí está.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Junto a Charles.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then, let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Son muy
It's
buenos agarrando
easier
el
when
palo.
they ain't shooting back.
Sonó mal.
Seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon, People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big
Hacemos como
country.
papá latinoamericano, vamos por
We'll
citar.
find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater?
Bueno, tan siquiera
We
no tiene
give the
frío.
camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get
Pues
out
la
of here and we're
cuidamos.
back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Eso
I
sería
know
bueno.
my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Un oso.
Got a lot of meat on them.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Para atrás, para atrás, para atrás.
There, boy.
Tranquilo, amiguito. Charles, tranquiliza ese caballo porque te va a aventar para abajo.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Junto al oso. Ay, ya le vi la cola. Hombre, tremendas nalgotas. Toda.
Easy, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
Tremendas nalgotas de carga ese
How long
oso.
you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like
La
that.
bestia.
Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Oh, watch it. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right. Ha! Whoa!
Entonces,
How's that new
Dutch es un
horse?
salvador.
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't
Bueno,
know
más
what
para
they'll
ellos,
do if
porque ellos
something
son los que
happened to
tienen
the count.
que andar
Same with
cargando
Bill
todo
and
y
Brown Jack.
correr.
He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Es indomable.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Está como yo con los animales,
Brought some food back,
que
boys.
nomás me quieren a mí, pero no quieren a mis familiares.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Ok, bueno, normalmente voy a usar más mis pistolas, pero bueno.
Well. Just what a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is
Amor
a
Have a
apache.
drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
Hasta se atragantó.
Jokes at you. Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Está bien. A ver. Ahí está. Según yo, es más difícil en la vida real.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Y muy fríos. Como por donde yo vivo, está bien frío acá. Desbloquea el desafío Maestro Cazador. Para obtener más información, revisa el registro.